Hi, hello News7 Tamil viewers. Welcome to the show Cinemax. இது Cinema Maximum. இன்னைக்கு நம்மளோட ஸ்பெஷல் இன்டர்வியூல Adade Sundara படத்தை பத்தி பேசுறதுக்காக அந்த படத்தோட ஹீரோ and நம்ம எல்லாரோட கேங் லீடர் ஆக்டர் நானி இருக்காரு. வாங்க அவரை வெல்கம் பண்ணிடலாம். Hi sir.
Hi.
How excited are you for this film and what is most special in this film?
I'm obviously very excited. It's just 1 week to go, and what's most special about this film is because after a lot of different genres, I'm coming back to humor. I'm coming back to entertainment, comedy, and it's not complete comedy. Also, it has emotion. It's a complete film. Okay, and to come after a pandemic and after all these action films, to come back to this genre, and particularly when we need a lot of relief. Now I think we have seen so much of heavy news that this and all that. We all need relief. We all need a light-hearted, beautiful film where we can watch it with friends, family, and everyone and enjoy thoroughly. And what is special is Ante Sundaraniki is that film and coming at the right time. So I'm very excited, and I know I've watched the film. Very few films go above the script, and Ante Sundaraniki is one film. I think it did go above the script, and I've seen the film. They're all very happy, kicked about it. So I can't wait everyone to watch the film. Until Adade Sundara is our magic medicine on June 10th for everyone.
I'm sure இந்த படத்தை போய் பார்க்குறவங்களுமே வந்து ரொம்ப ஹாப்பி ஃபீலிங்கோட தான் வெளில வருவாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நீங்கள் வந்து அடுத்தடுத்த படங்கள் பண்ணும்போதும் இப்போ வந்து ஒரு காமெடி ஜானர் பண்ணுறீங்க, ஆனால் அடுத்த படமே வந்து ஒரு கான்ட்ராஸ்டான ஒரு சோஷியல் இஷ்யூ பேசுகிற மாதிரியான ஒரு படங்கள் பண்ணீங்க. நீங்கள் ஸ்கிரிப்டே அப்படி தான் சூஸ் பண்ணுவீங்களா இல்லை உங்களுக்கு அப்படியே அமைதா?
It's both ways. I generally try to not repeat myself. I try to do something away from my last film, and but again, only if I decide, it won't happen. I need to get those kind of andamadi script varno. So I'm lucky that I got those kind of films, such nice genres like Shyam Singh Roy, now Ante Sundaraniki, and the next one is Dasara. So such different genres but such strong content. So these are the kind of films I want to do, but if I decide, it will not happen. Those scripts should come to me also. So I got lucky that those scripts came to me.
So Adade Sundara இந்த படத்தை இந்த 3 ரீசன்காக தான் நான் சூஸ் பண்ணேன் அப்படினா ஒரு 3 ரீசன்ஸ் என்னவா இருக்கும்?
First reason, honesty. Vivekathreya director, Adade Sundara director, Vivekathreya's honesty to tell that story, or the genuine story. And அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு genuine or detailed, nuanced emotion very rare we find in in our film, Telugu or Tamil. Rarely we get such films which are entertaining and also feels like a great film. That's a great combination. So that is one reason. Main is honesty, and the second one is I love watching audience enjoy the film in theater. Any other film, now let's say for example Jersey or an emotional film, after coming they will watch the film, they'll have maybe tears in their eyes which we can't see. They'll come out and they'll say great film, but you can't see them reacting. Ante Sundaraniki kind of film, in theaters you can see people laughing. It's a roll on the floor kind of film. So, and I love to watch audience. It gives me immense satisfaction. So that's the second reason, that I'll get to see the audience reactions in theater. And third one, I genuinely feel once in a while we need to do films apart from art, stories, all that is there, but once in a while to put that smile on people's face is the greatest thing you can do. So, and being an artist, being an actor, you have that opportunity. You are lucky, you are blessed, so we shouldn't waste the opportunity. And Ante Sundaraniki's script was that perfect script I knew, which will be heartwarming and hilarious at the same time. So that's what it is.
So இந்த படத்தோட ஸ்கிரிப்ட்ல உங்களுக்கு பர்சனலா ஏதாவது ஒரு பாயிண்ட்ல கனெக்ட் பண்ணிக்க முடிஞ்சதா உங்களால?
We all will. Anyone who has a strict father will relate to in some point. It's not the same. Me and Sundar Prasad are very different. But there are a lot of things we all will relate to. It's just not one thing. So many things. For me, I think I've related. One of the things is how the father has some relationship. Also, I related to the mother. My mother in the film is exactly like my mother in real life. And that love story, actually, if I keep telling you, there's so many things which are very relatable to me.
ஸோ இந்த படத்தில் வந்து ரோஹிணி மேமும் ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க அண்ட் நதியா மேமும் ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. இவங்க வந்து 80s 90sலலாம் வந்து எல்லாருக்குமே வந்து ஃபேவரட் ஹீரோயின்ஸ். அவங்களோட ஒர்க் பண்ண எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கு?
Rohini ma'am and me, this is our third film or fourth film, and every time we did a film together, it was a great response. People loved our combination, and Rohini and ma'am and me, first time we did Ala Modalaindi, which was a blockbuster film, and everyone spoke about how perfect we look as mother and son. So I'm glad we're going to have one more feather in our cap. Because Ante Sundaraniki, the mother and son, that bond is beautifully come out, and I think we'll be a big hit. We are already a big hit pair as mother and son. And Nadia ma'am, this is the first time I'm working with her. What swag, what grace, and such a sweetheart. Like, I enjoyed working with her. Very few scenes we had to shoot along, but it feels like I know Nadia ma'am from years. The kind of friendly vibe, but like every time she texts me or something, she sees something and then she hears something about me, she texts me, Nani, I've heard this and all. So it feels like a friend from a long time, and so warm, so amazing experience it's been. So these two people are special, and you should watch for their performance. Ante Sundaraniki, Adade Sundara, Aha Sundara. So all in Malayalam and Tamil, Telugu, I think everyone is going to fall in love with this, every character in the film, and especially Rohini ma'am and Nadia.
நீங்க வந்து அதர் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி அண்ட் அதர் லாங்குவேஜ் ஃபிலிம்ஸ் டைரக்டா பண்ற ஐடியா இருக்கா இனிமே?
Definitely, I have so much. Other day, Nazria and father were also telling like should do a Malayalam film, and I also wanted to do Tamil from a long time, because I've done Tamil films. After Akalanam, I took a break, and then I've started doing. Now we're doing dub and all that, but I want to find that perfect script which can be done into a bilingual or a straight film. So I'm looking for the script. I'm listening to a lot of scripts. I hope it will happen very soon.
அடுத்து எப்போ தமிழ் மூவி பண்ண போறீங்க?
They're looking for the script. Once the script, I find the right script, it might happen very, very soon.
நஸ்ரியா இந்த படத்தோட ஹீரோயின், அவங்கள பத்தி சொன்ன உடனே உங்களுக்கு ஞாபகம் வர ஒரு இன்சிடென்ட்?
One incident, there's too many incidents. Last 1.5 years we were together shooting for the film, and it's a roller coaster ride. It is so many things, but first thing, if I remember, I remember her reaction after listening to the script. I was not sure if she'll do it or not, and I remember she still didn't say okay to the film. She heard the script, but after listening to the script, she sent me a message, some details in the script. She didn't say how much she liked it, how much. She just told about, she was asking me about few details from the script. But the way she is asking, I knew she's in love with the script. And immediately I got reminded, because that was the moment I knew, oh, Nazria is going to be Leela Thomas in Adade Sundara.
ஸோ இந்த மாதிரியான படங்கள் வந்து என்னதான் வந்தாலும் இதில் வந்து ஒரு இன்டர் காஸ்ட் மேரேஜ், இன்டர் ரிலீஜன் மேரேஜஸ், இதெல்லாம் வந்து நம்ம என்னதான் சிவிலைஸ்டாக இருந்தாலுமே இப்போவுமே இதுக்கான எதிர்ப்புகள் இருக்கு இல்லையா? இது நீங்கள் எப்படி பார்க்குறீங்க? உங்களோட வியூ என்ன இதை பற்றி?
That is always going to be there. How much ever we open up, how much ever there is definitely a lot of improvement, lot of betterment. Now most of the people are at least not giving it a big deal. Like, the people fall in love and they come together, and if they're understanding, if they're adjusting, I think life is beautiful, and it doesn't matter if it's intercaste or interfaith. But there'll always be some people who will be a little more not so liberal, and someone, it's a big thing in their head, and it won't change overnight, and it will take a long time. But the more we are aware of the fact, the better it is. And once in a while there will be, so these kind of things people keep telling in a very serious tone. They'll say messages, they'll say it shouldn't be like that and all that. Ante Sundaraniki is a fun note of that, like not seriously preaching someone anything. Very happy, fun film about these kind of situations. but subtly undercurrent there's a very nice I won't say message, but there are nice things which will make us think.
நஸ்ரியா அண்ட் உங்களுக்கு இருக்க பாண்ட் பத்தி சொல்லுங்க சார்.
Just like 1.5 year back when we started, when we met and we started talking about the film, we started preparing. She was an actress who I really like, and I've watched Bangalore Days, Trans, and Om Shanti Oshana. There are quite a few films which I absolutely loved her performance in Rajarani. And now today, just 1.5 year later, she's family for us. Like not just to me, to everyone at home. To my wife, she's like a best friend now. To my parents, they really love her. And father became a close friend. And so it's I have never got this close to anyone before in such a short time. And to start off our bond of friendship with a film like Adade Sundara is the best thing ever, because this is going to be a memorable film, and I think we both will really cherish this one.
இப்போ என்னன்னா நஸ்ரியா பத்தி ஒரு சீக்ரெட் சொல்லணும் நீங்க.
Nazria, it's going to be very, very formal in front of camera, like very sweet and all, but she's not like that outside at all. I'm not saying she's not sweet, I'm saying she is hyper. Don't tell her that I said this, but she's ball of energy. Like, but in front of the moment she comes in front of the camera, like interviews and all, she'll become one silent one. But when we are there, only you cannot hear anyone else than her.
அப்ப கண்டிப்பா ஷூட்டிங் செட்ஸ்ல வந்து ரொம்ப ஃபன் இருந்திருக்கும். அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது ஒரு ஃபன்னான இன்சிடென்ட்?
There's too many incidents, but when we were shooting in USA, we were shooting in a very, very cold place, New York, full cold. Like every technician is wearing 5 jackets and fully gloves and all that, shivering cold. And I have to wear a suit and she has to wear a gown. So it's too cold, it's like bone chilling cold. And she's shivering and I'm wearing a coat. I'm also shivering, but at least I had a little coat. So then we were shooting that scene and she came and she told the director and convinced him that technically in a cold place, if we both are standing and talking, hero will offer his coat, no? So I should be wearing the coat, his coat. Then I had to give her my coat for the scene, and I was standing with just a plain white shirt shivering. So that is too smart of Nazria to do that, because she booked me and she took the advantage.
So recent இன்டர்வியூஸ்லாம் ஒருத்தர் மாற்றி டீஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்க. அந்த மாதிரி என்னைக்காச்சும் ஒருத்தர் கலாய்ச்சி அது வந்து சண்டையாக மாறி இருக்கா?
Not in interview and all, but generally during shoot and all that, a lot of times. Anything, we both argue a lot. Like for fun, we're all the time like arguing about something. And sometimes Malayalam cinema, Telugu cinema debates, just for fun. We will have all those debates, and every time by the end of it, she will go full all guns blazing, and that's been we got used to it. Yeah.
ஸோ ஷூட்டிங் ஸ்பாட்டே வந்து இவ்வளோ ஃபன்னாக இருந்திருக்கு. படம் முடிச்சு ஷூட் முடிஞ்சதுக்கப்புறம் எந்த அளவுக்கு மிஸ் பண்ணீங்க இந்த செட்ஸை?
Oh, we are all, and Adade Sundara team, we become a group. Oh, even after shooting, we kept meeting very often during the post-production time also. So definitely we are now we are all getting FOMO. In 1 week the film will come out, and then we are not all together working on one film anymore. We are all free of the contract, and we got really close. So I hope all of us together will plan one more project soon.
இப்போ வந்து ரியல் லைஃப்லயுமே வந்து இன்டர் ரிலீஜன் மேரேஜ், இன்டர் காஸ்ட் மேரேஜ், இந்த மாதிரியான மேரேஜஸ் இருக்கு. இவங்களுக்கு சுந்தரா உங்களுடைய லைஃப் டைம் டிப் என்னவா இருக்கும்?
Sundara's tip will be, if it's going to be interfaith marriage or anything, for you tip, it's very difficult to give you one tip. So better, my first tip is June 10th, go watch Adade Sundara. In the film, you'll get a lot of tips.
ஷோர் சார். இதோட இந்த கொஸ்டினோட இந்த இன்டர்வியூ முடிச்சுக்கலாம். அண்ட் உங்களோட ஃபேன்ஸ்க்கு நீங்கள் என்ன சொல்ல விரும்புறீங்க?
Thank you. What can I say? Thank you for all the love. And this June 10th, I'm going to give you something very, very special. I've seen the film. Adade Sundara is going to be a beautiful experience. Take your family, take your friends, and keep loving. Thank you.
தட்ஸ் ஸோ நைஸ். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஃபார் ஜாயினிங் அஸ் சார். அண்ட் இந்த படம் வந்து மிகப்பெரிய ஹிட் ஆகிறதுக்கு நியூஸ்7 தமிழ் சார்பாகவும் சினிமேக்ஸ் ஷோ சார்பாகவும் வாழ்த்துக்கள் தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன்.
Hopefully. Thank you so much.
தேங்க்யூ சார்.
Wardrobe courtesy Cool Club Western Beer, The Family Shop, நம்பர் 144 மற்றும் 152, Greens Road, 1000 Lights, சென்னை 6,06,000.